The Boots of Hunain. There is a Middle Eastern proverb, the Boots of Hunain, referring to something which is not such a bargain as it seems to be. This story, in its essentials and with remarkable fidelity of incident, is found all over the world. There is a Hebrew version, in which a Jewish cobbler outsmarts a desert Arab who has been rude to him, a Gaelic one from the Highlands of Scotland, and a Norwegian tale featuring a master thief. The modern Greek and German tales with this plot closely resemble the one from Bangladesh, while in England the tale is positively stated to have happened to a butcher in Lewes, Essex, though Lewes is in the county of Sussex. The following is the presentation found in Ibn Khallikan's monumental Wafayat, written in the 13th century, the first Arabian dictionary of biography. Its author himself came from a Central Asian family, where the story may have been current. There was once a desert Arab who rode into town and saw a pair of boots offered for sale in the market. He went into the shop and made an offer for them, but Hunain the shoemaker stuck to his price, and in the end the infuriated Bedouin stamped out of the shop. "The price you ask is equal to the value of my camel," he snorted. Now the shoemaker was deeply affronted by the behavior and language of this Arab, and decided that he would not let him get away with such insults. The Arab had mounted his camel and started along the trail towards the tents of his tribe. The shoemaker, knowing from where his would-be customer had come, picked up the boots and went by shortcuts to a point which the Arab would have to pass eventually. There he placed one boot on the sand. Then the shoemaker went a mile or more further along the road and dropped the other boot, hiding himself to watch what happened, for he had a plan. Presently the Arab came along and saw the first boot lying on the ground. He said to himself, "That is one of the boots of Hunain the cobbler. If only it were a pair, I would be able to get down and take them away for nothing." And he went on his way. After all, what was the use of one boot? Soon afterwards, of course, the Arab came upon the second boot. He thought, "What a pity I did not take up the first one, then I would have had a pair." Then it occurred to him that he might go back for the first boot, then he would have them both. The Bedouin was some way from his own tents and did not want to tire his camel, so he hobbled it and ran back to the place where he had seen the first boot. The shoemaker came out of hiding and, leaving the second boot where it was, he made off with the Arab's camel. When the Arab arrived back to the place where he had left his camel, he found it missing. Thinking it must have strayed, he made his way back to the tents of his people. "What have you brought back from town?" his fellow Bedouins asked as he limped into the settlement. "Only the boots of Hunain," said the miserable man.